What is going on, everyone? It is your girl Asia from the Rain's Fangirl channel. Welcome back to my channel. So, I know I've kind of been like taking a little break from doing Degrassi content for the last few days. It was really fucking hot, so I really didn't want to make a review during the hotness. But today is kind of cold, so I'm actually going to be uploading episodes 13, 14, and 16 for season 13 of Degrassi. These are some episodes I definitely remember from the top of my head. There's some of the episodes I do really like in season 13. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about all three of them. And we're going to talk about what I like and what the fuck I don't like. And we're going to get into this right now. So, the first episode we're going to be reviewing is episode 13 from season 13 called Who Do You Think You Are? Now, this episode to me pisses me off more now that I'm older because in this very episode, I'm just not realizing Zoe never ever got any consequences for any of the shit she done in Degrassi. Nothing. She always got a slap on the motherfucking wrist. How is it that she put Maya all over the fucking internet? You know what? It's not even in. I mean, I'm spoiling. Maya doesn't find out that Zoe, plastered her over the internet into the next episode. So let me not even talk about that. Let me just get into this episode specifically. So, don't care for the seniors. I literally do not care for the seniors at all. I don't care for. They are not carrying this season at all. They're not. The sophomores are. So in this episode, Miles is feeling Maya. He asked her out on a date to the concert. Zoe is like, giving Maya the death look and type shit. And, Tristan see it and he telling Zoe like, damn, you like giving her like the death eyes. And she like, me jealous of Maya? That's foolish. Number one, Zoe was really jealous of Maya. And she didn't have it out for this bitch since day one. And I'm really trying to understand why. What the fuck did Maya ever do to her? Not a goddamn thing. So to me, it was kind of crazy that Zoe even wanted to like, she just came after her for no reason, really, when it really wasn't a reason. And her reasoning is really stupid when she explained it at the end of this season. When she explains why she kind of came after Maya, or I guess you could say in the next episode 14, she explained why she put her all over the internet. But in this specific episode, I feel like they made Maya naive as fuck. She was extremely naive. I don't think Maya was wrong for not wanting to hop in another relationship, because of what happened after her last relationship tragically. So for Tristan to just be like, oh, Maya, you really need to get over that. Just because one of your relationships happened tragically doesn't mean this one would end up happening tragically. I'm not saying that, but if she's not ready, she shouldn't hop in a relationship if she isn't ready. Honestly, at the end of the day, she shouldn't. And just because she told Miles she wasn't ready, that doesn't mean he should treat her any type of way because she wasn't ready. The fuck? When Maya shows him the video that she made, that Zoe literally manipulated her into doing, he called her a slut, talk about, oh, if you're into porno. Like, what? And then he gonna say, oh, I thought you wasn't ready for a relationship. Maybe it's because you wasn't ready for me. And Maya said, no, it's not that at all. First of all, he gonna say it's not a problem. I'll find somebody else to go with me. If it's not a problem, then go find someone else to go with you. I mean, I'm not understanding. What the fuck is he? I mean, I get why he's mad, right? He was jealous because even though he said he wasn't, he definitely was. He didn't like that Maya was kissing her lip over that guy in the video, and yet she turned him down for a date. That's what he was really mad. But he's the one who set all this in motion. He called Maya a slut and told her that, it's all over her face range page. She opened up her face range page and it's like pictures plastered of her, fake pictures of her being a slut and whatnot. I feel like they made Maya really naive in this episode because why the fuck would she even trust Zoe at all when bitch literally had it out for you the entire time y'all was in Paris? I wouldn't trust this bitch from a can of paint. Like Maya said, nah, I'm cool with just, me and my motherfucking guitar on YouTube doing our thing. That's just how I feel. I feel like they made Maya extremely naive. I mean, I don't blame her for wanting to give Zoe a chance. Feel like, maybe she can't be all that bad. She probably feel like she could be all that bad if she hanging out with Tristan. But still, I would still not trust Zoe because she literally had a out for you in Paris. had it out for you in Paris. Like, bitch literally threw her drink on you and everything in Paris. And it's like, really, for what? What did you do to her that bad for her to just really want to pick on you, just to bully you? And, you know, Maya's like plaster all over face range as a slut. She come home and she tell her mom she just didn't want to be at school. And her mom say, no, it's not okay. She shut the computer down and her mom, saw that, that is being all over school, that she's a slut. Maya told her mother that she made a sexy video and now people are making videos about her. Her mom said, what? And her mom told her, like, the bullying, that's not your fault. You can't control the bullying. Just because you did what you did, doesn't mean you asked to be bullied. So, in the when the episode ended, the mom said they finna go ahead and get this shit handled. I do feel like, I always liked this episode because it was a Maya episode. But I do want to say this, now that I watched Degrassi for as long as I have, I feel like if Maya isn't in a relationship, she's, don't want to say boring, not as interesting, and she's still one of my favorite characters, don't get me wrong. I feel like her character in next class, like, really starts to break out what her character is when she's not in a relationship. And what I mean by that is, in season 11 when she came in, and in season 12 when she came in, she didn't have any interesting storylines. She just did music. And like I said, had it not been for her relationship with Cam, she would not have been in the conversation for me as top characters. I feel like her relationship with Cam and his situation put her in the conversation for top characters. But I feel like since season 13 started, she has been interesting. Even though her and Miles are not in a relationship, she's been doing her thing. They've been giving her, storylines, even though she ain't really with Miles yet. But I feel like her relationship with Miles, specifically in season 13, made her character interesting, and her storyline with Zig in season 13 made her character interesting. Because once she wasn't with Miles, she didn't really have a lot of interesting storylines going on for her. She kind of just felt there. So I can't say I am a fan who feel like if Maya isn't in a relationship, or if she's not like in a storyline where it's with a boy, her character somewhat does feel flat. I'm not gonna say she doesn't feel interesting or she's boring, because she still gets stuff to do. Her character just feels flat because it makes sense for her character to have those storylines with guys, because her relationship with Cam put her character on the map to me. So I will say I didn't have a problem with her doing music, but I didn't want that to be her only character trait, just fucking music, because they literally did that with her in Degrassi Next Class. In Degrassi Next Class, when her and Zig broke up, her character didn't do not a motherfucking thing. Her character just felt there. After season 1, when her and Zig broke up, season 2, her character did absolutely nothing. Nothing. She just did music. I did feel like they were trying to do something with her and Peter, like having an inappropriate relationship. But I feel like they kind of, dropped the ball on that. I do feel like in the Degrassi Next Class, they kind of dropped the ball with Maya and Peter. I mean, like, because you're doing something where she's with this guy all the time. I mean, for God's sakes, Peter asked Maya if she wanted to come with him and whoever else to, I think it was the club or the bar, whatever it was. First of all, him asking her knowing she underage, that was weird enough in itself. So I feel like the Degrassi Next Class had a chance to do something with her and Peter, but I feel like they dropped the ball because they didn't want to, but whatever. I do feel like in Degrassi Next Class, once Maya was no longer with Zig, her character did feel flat. I will say that. But this episode has always been one of my favorites. I actually really do enjoy this episode. Miles was wrong for calling Maya a slut. And it's kind of crazy that she dated this nigga after he called her a slut. You got me fucked up. I would never put my time or any importance into a nigga who called me a slut just because I didn't want to go on a date with him. Bitch, I don't have to go on a date with you if I don't want to. Bitch, you can't force me. The fuck? She just wasn't ready. The fuck? And it's the same thing with Tristan. Like, Tristan trying to make it like, oh, girl, you tripping because you don't want to be with him. It's not that I don't want to be with him. I'm just not ready. And I'm not going to force myself if I'm not ready. Period. The seniors. Oh my god, the seniors this season. Holy fuck, man. The side plots in this episode are really all about Ellie and that fucking guy she met in Paris. Everyone and their mother know how much I despise that fucking domestic abuse violence like storyline with Ellie and the guy. I don't even know that nigga name anymore. Like, I despise it because it's just not good. It's bad writing. And Allie's character has been the same since the moment she walked into Degrassi. She's still in a relationship with guys. Like, if you want to do something where at the end of season 12, she didn't want to be with Dallas because he a dad or whatever, and she's going to Paris because, you know, she's trying to avoid conversations with him about what they're going to do because nothing between them worked out. That I would have been okay with. But doing something where she's in a relationship with this guy in Paris and then later on in season 13 she gets with Dallas, it's like, what the fuck is the point? It's just stupid. Why put Allie in a relationship she did not need to be in when you already going to do her in Dallas? Her and Dallas could have just already been together right after she came from Paris. They could have talked, did what they were going to do. That's it. Period. Because, to be honest, I don't care for Allie and Dallas' characters all like that. And I didn't really care for their relationship either, for what they were doing with them in season 12 or what they were trying to do for them in season 13. But to me, I feel like Degrassi, they were doing extra when they really didn't need to, if that makes sense. Like, you put Allie in a relationship she didn't need to be in when you were going to put her with Dallas, so what the fuck's the point? I don't know. Allie and Claire are just two characters in this season specifically that I feel like I just got tired of seeing because they either gave them the same storylines or they just, that's just how that's just how I feel. It's the most I can say, just Allie characters just didn't been the same. Just nigga after nigga. Like, you could just make a rap song about this shit. Nigga after nigga. Like, you could make a rap song about this shit. Like, her character's just been with guys. Her character's not interesting. And then you try to do something different by putting her in this relationship with this guy who beats her. I guess if the storyline was, I guess you could say, interesting and maybe consistent, or if Ellie was a character I cared for when it came to the situation, maybe I would have grew to like this. But I really don't care for Ellie's character all that much to sit here and watch the relationship with this dude she met in Paris, or to care for this storyline. I really don't. So, like I said, the seniors, they're just at this point. But the sophomores, they carried this episode. So I really do fuck with episode 13. Who do you think you are? I'm giving this episode a 10 out of 10. This always been one of my favorite episodes. Whenever I go and watch season 13 for Degrassi, this is always one of the top episodes I always watch. Anyways, episode's 10 out of 10. This is my review for episode 13. Who do you think you are? See you guys in my next review.